Thanks. Thank you. It's a big motivating factor. I'm sure not every day you get a chance to meet the president or get a tour of the White House. So I definitely would like to do this again. Um, it's makes you feel special when he acknowledges you and he remembers you. He remembered Chip England from years ago. I was here once before. I'm sure he doesn't remember, but I would like to be a familiar face, and he knows Pop well. So it's a great motivation for us to come back and do this again. Guys had a good time. They definitely like hanging out with him and meeting him and talking, and also obviously winning a trophy and rings. But this is a cool experience, and then things like these experiences, motivate us to want to do it again.
There was some discussion about Becky Hammond and how that's just the latest sort of a global view of the Spurs take. What's it been like so far this year working with the first female coach?
Oh,
Just a female coach.
Becky's great. I always love working with Becky. Even the past years when she was just around, kind of interning type of thing. But this year she's give great feedback from behind the bench. She's made me see things from a different perspective, and she's helped us a lot. She's given us like I said, a different perspective. From I guess from the outside. But she's learned a lot. She knows the system well. She's adjusting. She's adapting. I'm sure it's hard for her being around guys all day. Working with guys all day, all year round. But she's a great addition for us, and guys are enjoying her perspective and her coaching. She's doing a great job for us.
And can you talk about how the days in school and some of the community service stuff you guys did today?
Say that again.
Can you talk about what the days have been like and some of the community service stuff you guys did today?
Throughout the years, we do different things throughout the community, and San Antonio's big. Pop is big on it, and we're big on it. We like to give back. We do food bank. We do a lot of different things. Youth groups, different types of things for kids. It's hard to get them all and remember all of them because there's so many. But I said Pop is very big on it. We're big on it in the community, and we try to do as much as we can to give back and to interact with the kids and the less fortunate. I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure most guys, excited. I don't know who was nervous, maybe a few here and there. You could tell by some people's faces when their names were mentioned. I think Matt Bonner was a little nervous when he talked about his sandwich blogging. But for the most part, I think everybody was, excited and was looking forward to meeting him. And some people were probably a little nervous, but I think all in all, everybody was, excited and happy.
The president said something about the sort of the team approach, the selflessness was being sort of adopted and really looked at by other teams across the NBA. What do you say to that?
I think it's great that he notices it. You can tell he's a big fan of the game. He understands it, and it's good to be recognized for that, and that other teams are kind of using or taking that philosophy or that theory, to make the game better or to think that it helps them be successful. Obviously, we're not the only team that knows that now, so we have to continue to do it, but do it better. But I think it's great that he recognizes as well as other teams, and they're trying to use it.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.